Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about being a stay-at-home mom and the things that you can do to continue to thrive, to show up for yourself and so that you can show up for your children. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to come back to see more videos just like this. I love talking about personal development, self-love, just being intentional and living your life on purpose. So recently I became a stay-at-home mom. I've always worked kind of part-time Fridays and Saturdays, but I completely got rid of my job and now I am doing full-time mommy, and it has been a blessing because I have found the things that really work for me to continue to keep me happy and making sure that I'm taking care of myself so that I can show up for my children. So I want to share with you what I've been doing, how I'm still surviving, and I'm not wanting to go back to work yet. So I want this for the moms. I want you guys to thrive and continue to show up for yourself and show up for your children. So the first thing we need to do as moms and as women, you may not be a mom, but as a woman, you need to be your authentic self. We need to make sure that we're showing up being the best version of ourselves. If you have a job or if you're staying home with children, you need to make sure that you're making the best decisions for you, because naturally we are people pleasers, we're nurturers, and we tend to do things to please other people but forget about our well-being. So we need to create boundaries so that we are showing up for ourselves and doing the things that bring us joy. So being your authentic self can look different for many people. It's just making sure that you're doing things that bring you joy. Totally expressing yourself and not holding back. Maybe there's something that you want to put out there in the world, maybe a goal that you want to accomplish, or expressing yourself with your personality, your clothes, your home decor, just being able to be your authentic self and not doing things because other people want you to do it or you're doing it because you want to please other people. Just make sure that you are doing things to please yourself as well, making sure that you're taking care of your needs and the things that you desire for yourself. Also, make sure that you're being a great decision maker. When you're not sure, you have a lot of uncertainty, it's hard for you to be your authentic self because you question everything. But make a decision, hope and pray and have faith that it's the best decision, and move on and learn from that. Don't hold yourself back and not do things because you're unsure of yourself. So move with confidence, be a good decision maker, and learn from your experiences, and don't be afraid to take risks. Being heard is a biggie. Make sure that you are around people who value your opinion. They value who you are and who you're trying to become. When you can't speak your mind, when you can't voice your opinion, and you stay within your head, it's hard for you to be your authentic self. Then you start not liking your life. So make sure that you are, if something comes to you, you speak your mind, you say it with love and with a good intention, and you demand people to listen to you so that you can feel good and you can feel heard and your ideals are valued. Also, as a mom, it's easy for us to make decisions for ourselves based on our children, and some people may think that's called being a great mom. But if you're making a decision based on other people's needs and you neglect your needs, you tend to not be happy, and you can become rebellious because you are not filling your own cup up and you're filling other people's cup up. So make sure it's working for you and the people around you. That takes us to the next thing, self-care. So self-care is another need for women and mothers, because like I said, we spend so much time serving other people, we forget about ourselves. So self-care is important because we have to make sure that we're doing the things that we enjoy. It could be a pedicure, manicure, it can be just going to dinner by yourself, learning to spend some alone time to get to know you, because now you're evolving. For me, I love just to take walks. A lot of times I do take walks with the baby, but the baby's quiet. I just get the stroller out, I take a walk, put my audiobook in my ear, and that works for me because I don't have a lot of childcare that I have to do things like that, but that brings me joy and that fills my cup up. Another thing I want to share, I want to give you a experience that I just had. Well, I wanted to stop nursing the baby, and it just wasn't working for me anymore, and I was ready to get him off of me so that I can be free and have my body back. And for 3-4 days he was screaming and crying, but I thought to myself, I could easily make him happy by giving him the boob or nursing him so that he can feel good. But now I'm still stuck. Now I'm still taking care of him and not taking care of myself, and what I really wanted for myself, I wanted to stop. And now it's day 5 and he's totally fine, he's happy, and I'm fulfilled, he's fulfilled, and we're all good. So make sure you're making decisions again based on your needs too, as well as the kids' needs, because we, like I said earlier, we tend to forget about what we need because we're so used to serving and nurturing other people. As women, we're evolving, we're changing, we're growing, we're meeting new people. So we got to make sure we are staying current and making sure that we're not having those outdated rules that no longer serve us. So make sure your rules now currently apply to your life, and you're not using rules that you used to have for yourself that no longer serve you anymore. And the last thing is peace. When you're accomplishing your goals, when you're taking out time for yourself, when you're doing your self-care, you have more peace and you're able to show up for the people around you. But when you're burned out, when you're irritated, when you're tired, it's just hard for you to show up for yourself and do the things that is best for the people around you as well. So make sure that you understand what peace means to you. And if you don't know what peace means to you, start doing different things, start trying different things to figure out, oh, this actually makes me feel good, or this doesn't make me feel good. And don't do the things that does not make you feel good. But when you're doing things that make you feel good, your body, your mind craves more of that particular thing, and you do more of it. And you schedule time in because you know, like, oh, when I did that particular thing, I felt good. But when things are off balance, we tend to be unhappy. So make sure you have a well-balanced life. You are doing the things that you enjoy and spending quality time with yourself and just doing life and being intentional about your well-being. When you get still and you isolate yourself from other people, you start hearing things and you start listening to your higher self, and it tells you exactly what you need to know. But until then, if you're busy doing things and being involved in things just to take your mind off of what you really need, and that's yourself, your own ideas, your own vision for your life, and for you to get those downloads from God, you tend to be happier because you have the information you need. The only problem is taking action. You have to make sure once you get the information, now you take action on it so that you're fulfilled and you're reaching your full potential. Also, to explore your goals. Maybe your goals are currently not working for you. What you're striving for, what you're trying to achieve, it may not be working for you anymore. So explore that a little deeper. And that's why I created the 30-day challenge to guide you through that. So that link is in the description. But explore your goals, explore your dreams, explore the things that you're doing. Maybe you need to change your routine. The things that you're doing is no longer working for you. Maybe you need to change some things around, just do something different. I remember a time when I did a Dale Carnegie course, How to Win Friends and Influence People. In every class you would get an award, and it was the highest achievement award. I think I've told this story before, but I love this story, so I like sharing it. So it was the highest achievement award, and during this, someone would choose you to be the highest achiever. So I never was picked to be the highest achiever. And I knew I was doing the principles. I was doing everything to be better, and I was never picked for the highest achievement. But I remember our last class, I invited my family. It was like the graduation. I invited my family to come and see me. And I remember telling myself and telling my family that I'm going to get the highest achievement award. This was the highest achievement award for the person who has lived out Dale Carnegie's principles throughout the whole experience, throughout the whole, it was like 9 or 10 weeks. And I knew that I was actually growing. I knew that I was working and I was going to get that award. I remember sitting there and Layla said to Patrick, when is they going to call mommy's name? And I remember them calling my name and saying that I won the highest achievement award. And I was so excited. That was a moment that I recall where I felt so accomplished and I felt so good about myself. And my family got to witness me getting this award, which I still have the award too. But I just wanted to share that story because I just want you to always remember times when you felt good, you felt powerful, you felt accomplished, so that you could bring those back in when you're feeling down about yourself, so that you can continue to feel good. And if you don't feel good, you can dig up moments in your life that made you feel good, and you can use that in that moment to feel better. When you are exploring and you're discovering yourself, think of that defining moment in your life where you felt good, you felt accomplished. Most people say when they're getting married or when they were having their children, and always the last thing, which I probably already said the last thing, but I want to share that make sure you have your support. Make sure you have your tribe, your group of women who maybe have the same struggles, maybe have your same needs, and you guys can come together and bounce ideas off of each other so that you can help each other on your journey. Because there's nothing like, you know, being out here feeling alone, feeling like you're the only one going through whatever you're going through. But when you have people with similar stories, you tend to feel supported. And so make sure you get your support, make sure you get your tribe. You're surrounded around people who have the same ideas, people who have the same goals or the same values, and you guys are supporting each other. What really helped me was accepting that I can't please everyone and I'm doing the best I can. And sometimes I fail. Some days I'm failing at, you know, helping everyone and pleasing everyone. And some days I'm doing amazing at it. But I try to be present. I try to enjoy the day, enjoy the moment, and making sure that I'm just doing the best that I can. And that just makes me feel good to know that, like, I can start over tomorrow, and tomorrow is a new day, and I can make better decisions or try to be better than I was yesterday or previously. Okay guys, don't forget to join the 30-day self-love challenge. It's designed to help women create healthier, happier, and a productive lifestyle. Throughout the 30 days, there are actionable tasks which creates change that will last a lifetime. Please join the challenge by clicking the link in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.